Hey everyone, today we talk about the Theta 80% pump, the bullish weekly, and when to take the profit. Okay, so as I told you many times that the August is gonna be the good month, and somehow the Theta just yesterday can close above this line. You already know about this line, right? If you move to the 4 hour candle, that we always retest this one and always fail. But for the first time, look, the theta just close above this resistance, and the next target is to hit this uh, circle yellow. But before that, I told you we are already 80% from the bottom. So if you just buy in here, or if you buy in here, you may not take the profit maximum. It's still okay. Why? Because you're not buying at the top in here, you are not top in here. But for you who buy at the top in here, at the top in here, I think the best thing for now is you are still waiting. Why? Because we have still crash in the Q4, as I told you many times. Okay, and when to sell. As I told you in here, like in my last video about 2 weeks, 4 weeks, 2 days, I always talk about the theta, the pump prediction, and I told you about the September crash. So if you want to sell it now, it's up to you. Why? Because in the weekly time frame, look, we almost hit this one. I'm still waiting to around 1.8 in here before I'm selling. Why? Because look, previously in the March, the theta have pumped about 80%. In here, the theta also have the pump about almost 100%. So even that you have the big pump in here, but the problem is after you have the big pump, you have the crash. That's the rules in the bear market. Okay, even that you have the pump, remember that 80% pump is something normal that we face in the March until the April before the crash. Now, when we retest to this one, if you are zoom in, whether you can retest to this white one, this is the exponential moving average 21, or hit the yellow one, it's the exponential moving average 34 in the weekly time frame. So whether we can pump to the 1.8 US dollar, or maybe we pump to the 2.4 US dollar, it's depend on the Bitcoin. But you know, there is nothing such certain in the market. This is about the prediction. So if you want to sell some in here and you can some sell in here, it's still okay. But for me to take profit in here, it's still okay. Why? Because I'm buying in here, and if you take profit in here, it's still good. And remember, don't be greedy in the bear market. Why? We are still in the bear market. Okay, if you are not saying that from this one until the bottom, we already decreased 94%. And from this one to current price, we decreased by 90%. We are still in the bear market. And if from this price, we don't again by 55%, it's still possible. Okay? Therefore, just be careful, because we are going up just to retest. Somehow maybe in the late August or September, October, November, some about that month, there's going to be another crash that we are still waiting. Okay, therefore you need to remember, after we hit this one, we going down. After we hit this one, we can still going down in here. Okay, that's why we always create the lower low, the lower low, the lower low. Same like in here, we have the lower low in here compared to in here, the lower low. So remember these steps. Okay, and the next is about the Theta Bitcoin, just to show you about the resistance. Now you can find that, okay, the bigger perspective in the monthly time frame. Look, we ever pump in here before we are going down. So this one weekly the monthly candle in the March 2021, we are already going down, we are retest, going up, and we break this line. So we ever break this line with this strong dump. Okay, and after that big dump in here, we going down, we retest somehow to this level. So maybe you can draw like this one, and after that we have the pump again. Now we are retesting again this one. So this is the theta against the Bitcoin. If the theta Bitcoin is still going down, but price is going up, that means that the Bitcoin is much better to hold than the theta. Okay, you can decide. Maybe I can be wrong, but you can be true. It's up to you. But I told you we have the strong resistance in here. We ever break, we retest the resistance before we are going down. It's still possible. And if you change to the weekly time frame, you can find that we multiple times retest in 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 before we are going up. Now we are retest 1, we are fail, we are retest 2, and so far we are fail. We don't know whether the weekly close candle can going up or not. We are still in the Monday, we still have the Thursday, the Wednesday until the next Sunday. Okay, that's the things that you need to wait. And okay, as I told you many times that we have the falling wedge. Probably the falling wedge is also the trap, because we are break from the falling wedge. The people is FOMO, and after going up, retest, and we are crashing. And in here I draw you the alternate line in the green line. Maybe you can retest to this one before we are going down. It's still many possible things, many ways. Whether you can draw this line, you can draw this line, or maybe you draw another like this line. It's still possible. It's up to you. But remember that, look, we have the bull market support band in here. If you open the 90 exponential moving average in the weekly time frame, you can find, look in here. I'm drawing it for you to easy. Look in here, you have the very strong support resistance in here. So all the exponential moving average hold on in this one. Therefore, if there is a pump, remember that you have the weekly moving average. Okay, and that's for the theta. And I would just want to quick the update about the market economic condition, that in here in the Wednesday 10 August, you have the core CPI meeting. I hope that the CPI can decrease. In here, the prediction about the year-on-year CPI from the 9.1 decrease to 8.7. So if the CPI is green, I hope that this will bring the good news for the small bull run. But maybe tomorrow I gonna update about the one day before the CPI what's next, because we have the new moon, we have the full moon near around, I think around 13 August. I haven't checked, but let's discuss about it tomorrow. Just now the people are still waiting for the CPI that conducted in the Wednesday. Okay, for now the Dow Jones, as I told you many times, that the Dow Jones more possibly have this ascending line like this one, broadening wedge. The broadening may have, after this one, we are going to retest this one before we are going down again. That's like the crazy movement, like this crazy movement. Okay, so it's still possible, the crazy movement like this one. The next target that I hope that the next crash can go back to the by the dip in here. I'm still waiting a lot in the Q4. And for the Bitcoin itself, look, this is the very important, because look, the Bitcoin we ever retest in this moving average 200 and 300. Maybe tomorrow I talk more detail about this one, I promise. But for now, I just show you the summary that we are still in the wave 4 before the crash. Look, the Elliott wave say to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are still to 5. Now we are still in the 4 wave that we are still going to up. It's still possible that we are retesting the 28K in here. Okay, I'm still waiting, but look, that we ever the hold on the red moving average 300, the blue one moving average 200, we hold as a support. So far we are break above the blue one. That's what, look, this is blue one. If you are zoom in, look, we are above the blue one in here. Look, that's why we are still in the good condition, that the weekly close we are above the blue one. Now we are just pumped by 4.3%. Okay, that's why I'm still waiting about Bitcoin just to hit maybe around 27K, 25K, or 28. But first I want to see the 25K. Maybe some days can be going down, but it's just a small retracement. But the overall, I'm still waiting at least around until the late August we hit the 28K, just to retest what we ever break in the June that we are retest before we are still continue to going downtrend. Okay, I think that's for today. Let's see about the tomorrow candle, what's gonna say it. And I think there is a big volatile. Remember that we have the CPI meeting in the August 10. Okay, I think that's for today. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and give your thumb like button. Thank you.